Tusken Raider that either does his laundry like every 3 days or has never left the Tusken Raider huts. Because, man, this guy is cleaned. This is 6 Economist. Let's jump right into it. What is going to? Welcome to another video. This is 6 Economist. In today's video, we're taking a look at the Hot Toys 1/6 scale Tusken Raider from The Mandalorian. As always, first we're going to talk about this figure from a collector perspective, and then we're going to talk about it from an investment perspective. So just jumping right into it from a collector perspective, you know, I know a lot of people like, you know, Tusken Raiders, obviously, and especially a bunch of people who are fans of the original trilogy like myself. Like, it's cool to see the Tusken Raider. The execution, I'm not a huge fan of. We're going to get into it right now during this collector's perspective. Biggest problem, and it's, you know, I am not a rocket scientist to discover this. Everybody is, you know, basically saying this in the community. He's too clean. This is not how Tusken Raiders look. These guys live in the desert with, like, dirt, and they eat, like, raw animals and whatever, aliens and stuff, and I don't think that they have, you know, I imagine the desert's probably pretty hard to come across water, let alone enough extra water to do your laundry as much as this guy must do it to keep this thing clean. And this is weird because Hot Toys knows how to weather. And they're like, you know, Hot Toys very much understands that they need to weather the figures. And they weather a lot of figures. Look at the Remnant Trooper, for example. And some of the Clone Troopers. Like, they weather a lot of the figures. I don't know why they just chose to not weather this guy. Now, I will say this. Obviously, this is getting a lot of backlash for not being weathered. There is something nice about having your Hot Toys have, like, a really clean look. Like, when I posted my Iron Man Mark 85 battle damage review, I posed the question to people, because I think the battle damage is far superior to the clean version, and I asked people, I said, if you are buying the clean version of the battle damage, let me know in the comment section down below, because I'm really curious what your logic is for that. And a lot of people just said, hey, I just like to have my Hot Toys have, like, a clean, not damaged look, because the damaged look can sometimes make it look like it's actually damaged. So, like, I think there is some merit to that argument. I personally disagree with that, and I like to have my, you know, my figures weathered that should be weathered. But maybe for some people out there who like the clean look, they would maybe be happy that this guy isn't weathered. But for me, not totally thrilled with it. I mean, aside from that, you know, all the accessories that this guy comes with are awesome. You know, Hot Toys always nails it. Like, even putting these little, like, buttons on all the pouches and, like, all the holes on the belt. Always go the extra mile. And he looks great. He looks great for a sand trooper. It's just a lack of weathering. Also, another problem with this guy is he's not that cheap. And let's talk about it from an investment perspective. He's not that cheap. He's $250. You know, we got clones that are, you know, standard 501st clone trooper is cheaper than this guy. And with the Tusken Raider, like, if I was going to pick this up, which, spoiler alert, I'm not going to be picking up this figure, I feel like I'd have to get two or none. 2 or 3 or none. I don't think I would ever just get one Tusken Raider. I mean, when did we ever see them just, like, solo? Except for, I guess, that one guy in the first episode of Mandalorian who got iced. So, it's just not one that, like, screams to me from an investor perspective that's going to do anything too crazy. The only upside that you have with this one is, like, potentially maybe it's under, you know, this is always going to be the potential upside for figures that I think are going to do poor from an investment perspective, is you always have, like, the potential for them to do well because they're so undersupplied, because they're so under-demanded. They actually end up outperforming a bit. Most recent example of that is the Remnant Trooper, which retailed for, like, $204 and is now going for, like, $280 in the secondary market, mainly because Hot Toys only did one batch of it. So, like, yeah, you have that going for you, but, like, I just don't think there's going to be enough demand, especially with all the amazing figures that are coming out from Mandalorian now. I feel like this guy's pretty low on the totem pole. Taking a look at everything that he comes with, all the stuff that comes on him is really great, as I mentioned. Belts, pouches, etc. Goggles are cool. The drink that they make them drink in that first episode, I guess is, like, disgusting or whatever. That's actually a pretty neat accessory. Base, sand base. I'm okay with this. I know a lot of people don't like these sand bases, but I think it looks pretty cool. And then a bunch of hands. Standard. Guns. Standard. Looks good. But at the end of the day, it's just not for me. At $250, no way. Like, you know, if I'm questioning picking up the Death Watch Trooper, then there's no way I'm picking up the Tusken Raider at $250. But these are just my thoughts. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this Sand Trooper. Are you guys excited to pick it up? Are you picking it up? Are you not? Do you guys agree with my logic? Do you think that this one is too expensive and it should have been weathered? If it was weathered, would you have even picked it up still? Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, this is 6 Economist. Buy the dip, sell the rip. This is the way. We will see you in the next video.